You don't know it yet, but you are drugged. Right now, as you listen to my voice. You didn't inject anything. You didn't drink anything. You simply unlocked your screen. In that precise instant, you administered a dose of digital sedative. They have turned you into a dopamine junkie. Docile, obedient, and absolutely harmless. Do you feel that fog in your head? That is the smoke of the battlefield. Your body is a nuclear reactor designed to conquer empires, but someone has intentionally left the valves open. You have been drained. Later in this video, I will reveal the Transmutation Protocol, the exact method Nikola Tesla and warrior monks used to convert their biological drive into pure genius. I will teach you how to close the valves and redirect that pressure to your brain. But before I give you the codes, look around you. 90% of the men who started this video are already gone. Their brains, fried by TikTok, cannot handle the truth. They're practically walking corpses. You are still here. That places you in a dangerous minority. It means there is still a spark of resistance left. If you are willing to hear the brutal truth about your own weakness, subscribe to the Legion now. Close ranks. Let's get to the root of the hijacking. Look at the next scene. There is no major difference. The rat presses the lever until it starves because it stimulates its Nucleus Accumbens directly. And what is this? The Nucleus Accumbens is a key structure in the brain, part of the reward system, essential for pleasure. It helps generate adaptive behaviors like eating, drinking, and sex by releasing dopamine that reinforces these actions. The rat does it with a lever. You swipe your finger until your soul dries up. Evolutionarily, dopamine was not pleasure. It was the price of effort, the fuel for the hunt. Pain first, pleasure second. That was the law. Today, we have hacked the code. You have access to God-tier rewards with the effort of a parasite. 4K pornography, hypercaloric food, instant validation. You got the prize without running the race. And your brain, to protect itself from this unnatural flood, has burned out your receptors. That is why nothing motivates you. That is why you are weak. As we warned in our previous analysis on modern weakness, ignoring this has fatal consequences. If you haven't seen that video on this channel, I ask you to review it after finishing here. But now, do not deviate. Focus, because you have turned your nervous system into a disaster zone. To climb out of this hole, willpower is useless. Albert Einstein said in his book, Ideas and Opinions, that the will is a force even more powerful than steam, electricity, and atomic energy. But the will is an emotion, and your emotions are compromised by the enemy. You need systems, you need data. The great strategists, from Marcus Aurelius to modern operatives, do not trust their memory, they trust their logs. If you are going to war against your own biology, stop going unarmed. In the description, I've left access to the Tactical Armory. Mandatory readings like Dopamine Nation, Einstein's book, and the Codex Planner we use in this order. Arm yourself, or be devoured. But there is an even more dangerous leak. The lethal crack in your reactor is between your legs. Modern society lies to you. They tell you it's healthy to release. You need to empty yourself to be calm. They are right about one thing. It calms you down. But calm is for neutered pets. You don't want to be calm. You want to be sharp. When you relieve yourself to pornography, your body floods with prolactin. It is the hormone of domestication. Nature tells you you have reproduced, mission accomplished, rest. You become docile. Your ambition evaporates. That hunger to eat the world disappears, replaced by a comfortable drowsiness. You have been chemically castrated, and worst of all, you supplied the scalpel yourself. Let's talk about Nikola Tesla. The man who lit up the earth died celibate, not because he hated women, but because he understood the physics of transmutation. He knew that sexual energy and creative energy are the same energy. It is the brute force of creation. You can use it to create biological life down there, or you can pump it upwards to your brain to create empires, art, and inventions. You cannot spend the same coin twice. You have to choose. Here is where most fail. If you only retain, but do not transmute, you will go insane. You are like a pressure cooker with a welded valve. If you turn up the heat and don't let the steam out, you will explode into anxiety and neurosis. The secret is redirection. When you feel that violent urge, it is not a signal to watch porn. It is your body screaming, battery full. If in that exact moment you sit down to work, if you go train, if you create, you will discover that your endurance is infinite. You need a total system reboot. We call it monk mode. Try this. For the next 90 days, you are going to isolate yourself. There are 3 iron laws. 1. Zero adult content. Throw away the key. 2. Digital detox. Your phone returns to being just a tool. Use it as such. 3. Daily physical suffering. Replace cheap dopamine with endorphins earned with blood and sweat. I warn you, you will enter what is known as the Valley of Death. Between day 7 and 21, your brain will panic. You will feel anxiety, rage, and crushing boredom. Hold the line. Boredom is not your enemy. Boredom is the filter, as we discussed deeply in the video. Stop being weak. Only when you eliminate the noise can you hear your own voice. If you kill boredom with your phone, you kill your future. You have to embrace the desert. On the other side is the oasis. If you cross the desert, something miraculous happens. The brain fog lifts. Your energy stabilizes. Your voice becomes deeper. You stop being a battery for the system. You stop being a consumer. You become a creator, a conqueror. Your biology is no longer your prison. It is now your deadliest weapon. The cage doors open. I've given you the map. I've given you the tools. Use the phone as little as possible. Stare at the wall and face your demons. If you have made it to this second, you are one of the few who survived the filter. Do not get lost in the crowd again. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the other side. Invictus, out.